the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
All right, today is February 11th, 2022. It is 2:30 a.m. I was checking some stuff and I find out that a company, I don't know which company is that, it called itself, what do you call it? Let's see, LDS and 1091 Pictures. I don't know what the name of where this company come from. When I look on Google, I typed it, it's I don't know, is that a company? I don't even think it's a company. All right, so they claim they put copyright on one of my videos. So what I was doing, I'm just gonna cut stuff out because, and then later on, I'm gonna contact YouTube to find out, are they checking? Actually, I sent a tweet, a DM on Twitter to YouTube to say, are you guys really checking who these owners, who these people are, who's claiming copyright owner on other people's video? Because I had a company, I had no clue who they are. I searched them. I have no clue who they are. They put a copyright on a video that Obama did, and I took from Obama Foundation. People from all over just putting copyright on other people's videos. So what I did, I just cut it, but later on I'm gonna contact YouTube to ask them what the hell is going on. Are they really checking if anybody, let's say if I put a claim on somebody's video and then they automatically give people, they put the copyright on people and then to give them the money of it. So that's what took me a while to before I started recording. And then when I started recording, my mic wasn't working. Luckily, I checked before I started. All right, so yesterday I put this video out. I think around 12:30-ish in the middle of the day. So that's that. Let's go on Twitter. My goodness. I'm telling you, some people. What is it? Now I heard that the schools are gonna let the kids, they're gonna lift, what is it, mask mandate and all of that. And I spoke to my kids and I said, you better keep your mask on because the thing is still out there. Those adults who's pushing authorities to lift the mask mandate, it's unbelievable. If they had from the beginning, they took the precaution, stay indoors, put the mask on, we will not be in that situation because the pandemic is still out there, but they don't want to take a moment to just put the mask on. They don't want to get vaccinated. And now they're going to let the kids exposed to it. And I told my kids, I don't care who it is, the teachers, whoever of authority, the mask must be on. Okay? They have to keep their mask on. And if somebody either physically went in their face and pull it out, they need to tell me so I could sue their ass. All right? They could do whatever they want. The other people could do whatever they want. But my kids, their mask should be on. And I spoke to them very frankly. And I said, and I think maybe that's why we had that little scare. This is why sometimes you learn a lesson. Because if I wasn't being careful with the kids when we had the false positive on one of my kids for COVID for one of my kids, maybe I would have said, oh, we didn't take precaution. But I knew I was being careful with my kids. And this is why I wasn't really that scared. But maybe it was a teachable moment for us in the house. Okay? To say, look, this is what will happen. All the headache you're going to go through if you have a COVID. A small little COVID, we had the school drive us nuts. Okay? Drive us nuts. So I think that was a teachable moment. And I told my kids, keep your mask on. I don't care who says what in the school, but your health, you have to take care of yourself. Keep your mask on. And if anybody come and physically touched your mask, tell me. Tell me so I could sue their ass because this is your body. You have to protect it. They have no right to come to you and touch you or any sort of way to touch your mask. This thing really pisses me off because the damn thing is still out there. And then you have adults who don't want to do the right thing. And then they're pushing people to... those people care more about money than their health. I can't believe this thing. I cannot believe it. But anyway, let's continue. I got up on the wrong start now. All right, this is my first tweet. Yesterday, when I came across the video of Harry, and I quickly put it out and share it with you. So this one here, I'm still talking about the thing here. There's so many other things that's going on in the UK. You have the Met Police who quit. What else? You had Charles with COVID, and you have Camilla going around, seeing those kids going around people without a mask. So all of this I'm going to try to avoid and focus on Harry. All right. So this is what's going on at the same time. Let me focus on Harry. All right. So here, Prince Harry is continuing to show that he is sharing an late mother's legacy with her support of HIV awareness. All right. 3 minutes and 42 seconds. And I'm going to stop in between.
I'm with you, Gareth. Like,
we can't just have this incremental increase in knowledge. There has to be real change so that we, as our generation, though you are way older than me, so we're definitely in a different generation. But they are.
But I got bigger guns than you. I got bigger guns.
Bigger guns. But the fact is, like, we need to be the last generation to be confronting this the way that we are. I think we have to try and get over that. And it's, okay, man, I really struggle with the amount of sort of global issues that occur, and when we have an opportunity, because of the amount of work, effort, and funding that's been put into finding the solution, that we don't finish the job. We have to finish the job.
And the thing is that people should know how HIV is transmitted. All right? So if you don't know somebody, you don't just go and open your legs and sleep without any protection. It should be mandatory on top of your head. Anybody you're sleeping with is to protect yourself. Okay? Getting the pills does not protect you from HIV. It's condom, that kind of thing that physically protect you. I don't know if there's a pill to protect people from a vaccine or something, protect people from getting HIV, but one of the most effective way, all right, it's not foolproof, but it's the condom. It's the fluid from one person to another. That's the thing here. All right? That's the thing here. His mom work went unfinished. And I always say, when he traveled, that was his learning, his kind of a textbook kind of thing for learning. So yeah, Harry is learning, and he has the heart of Princess Diana. No wonder why we call him Prince of Heart. The people, what is it? The People's Prince. Let me move it back. The People's Prince. That's what it is. The People's Prince. I just want to help fix things. And this is how he's using his platform. He's using his platform. You know, professionals, and he knows. That also come with that COVID thing. So many, for a short period of time, what is it, 2 or 3 years since COVID now? Short period of time, so many studies already been done, a lot of money already been raised, and the small little possible thing we need to do to stop COVID, they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. And I'm just wondering if those companies who's making million off of those medicine and all of that, if they're the one who's pushing for this kind of thing, the mask mandate to be, lifted. I can't believe these people. Yeah, if people were being careful, they take the advice of a professional, protect yourself when you are sleeping with somebody. Okay. And also, okay, let's not forget, AIDS can be transmitted. Look at Arthur Ashe. All right. Blood transfusion. They gave him a tainted blood, and then this is how he got it. So we know it's through the bloodstream, and accident do happen, but extra precaution to prevent that from happening needs to be taken care of. But for the everyday people, or the people who think their health is so perfect they can never get it, these are the people we have to be very extra careful with. Is to, when we come across them, it's either before you sleep with them, make them get tested, just put a condom on. Put a condom on to prevent the transmission. And then people, when you go to hospitals, and hopefully, they give you a clean needle. This kind of thing is through all of this that this thing is transmitted. But at least the easiest way of people getting it is through the carelessness of not protecting themselves. And, some drugs people who share needles and all of that. So we need to take care of ourselves. This thing would have been stopped if everybody was doing their part in the right way. And the technology is there, to check those blood when people give blood, to check it to make sure it's not tainted. You know, if those people who's testing those blood did their part, their due diligence, and those people who's you go to the hospital, they give you clean needle, you know, the trust is there. Everybody's doing their part. And then you, when you're outside, you think you're in a perfect health. You meet somebody, you know, you want to do the dirty deed, protect yourself. All of these, you know, everybody have to do their part. But so many people, oh my God, they have the evil mind. Let's continue. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Harry's doing his best with the platform that he's at and that he was born into. All right. So, yeah, let's read some of the comments here. Diana ain't going down without a fight, and she ain't even going out. Tell them, Prince Harry. All right. So this one is somebody that I black, so I don't even need to see it. Okay. Great report, Access Hollywood. From the time he co-founded Center Valley, he's been so dedicated in raising awareness and working against stigma. Just 2 years ago, a tabloid tried to use HIV to shame Gareth. They will never do that with any other health condition. The stigma is horrid. And the thing is that, I mean, some people don't have the mindset to say, you know, let me be careful with what I'm saying because it could easily happen to me because the thing is still out there. Really, were they trying to shame him? Oh my goodness. And he's done a good job with Harry to put that word out there to make people aware. Not too long ago in one of my videos, and I was talking about the HIV thing. And I think, what is it, in South Africa, one of those military person who was literally going into those areas to spread it. I mean, these people, they are baggage for God. Their soul should never be rest in peace for literally aware of the negativity that they were doing. My goodness, when everything else fell, pull out the mummy card. What the hell? He's been doing this for a very long time. What mummy's card? If the other one was doing it, they will be praising him. What mummy's card? Well, you know what? I'm glad he's bringing his mother's voice into this because his mom started doing that. And then what was the other one doing? Who's in the position to do good, and he's not doing it. Instead, he's shaming her. Let's see what some people are saying here. Okay, I hope you have never lost a loved one in such an untimely and horrific manner. Harry's mother is his heart. Don't check your humanity at the door to score a few points online. I'm telling you, some people are something. You know, this required a black because these people, you don't want to see them just like the other one here that I black. Why Harry knows memories of Diana and her humanitarian causes still live in many people's heart globally. Why does continuing those good works and her name trigger so many royalists? Is it a shame? And the thing is that I can't really use clips from those people because they keep on, you know, claiming copyright on it because they didn't even want to associate themselves with Princess Diana. But the good thing that she did, they're trying to take credit for it themselves. Huh? Sheesh. Okay, why does continuing those good work and her name trigger so many royalists? Is it shame or jealousy? Maybe both. Thank goodness Harry is continuing Diana's legacy. That's fine. All right, let me read some few more and then that's it. Prince Harry has gone far beyond his mother's expectation of him. Have you all noticed how many meaningful charities Harry and his wife have individually? When you combine them together, it's a lot. They are a team, just as Harry said they would be in the beginning. Okay, his mother was an activist, which the royal family has tried to erase. Thank you. This is what I was saying. They tried to erase it. Till now. I'm telling you, there was a video that I did. Is it out yet? I don't know. But no, I don't think it's out yet. Not the one that I was talking about at the beginning of this video. It's another one where I was talking about Princess Diana's divorce with Charles and all of that. Nope, they black it. So what I did, I just remove it. Okay, the purpose of the royal family is to uphold the hierarchy. Activism disrupted. That is why Willis has failed to position himself as Diana's heir, but Harry activism is coming through, especially now he is out. Yep, this person said it right. Okay, all the words, not action. What Center Valley is all about? these people are crazy. Okay, I hear a lot of I and his statement and what can he stop referring to? Well, he mentioned the stuff about Santa Bali. This is something he created. From my understanding, Santa Bali was created to help those kids. Let's look it up before I say something stupid here. Okay, Bali. Okay. All right, Santa Bali is a registered charity founded in 2006 by Prince Harris, Duke of Sussex, and Prince Lesotho. All right, let's go to, let's see. Let's go in it. Okay. About Santa Bali was founded by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Prince Yoso in 2006 as a response to the needs of children and young people in Lesotho. The name means forget me not. The Santa Bali language represents a pledge to remember the most vulnerable children in the region. There was something that he did. I think there's maybe it was no wonder why I'm glad I came here, because there was something that he did that maybe I'm confusing with another one, because there was something that he did where kids living with HIV. Okay, let's see here. Maybe it was we started by helping meet the basic needs of children and young people, but over time began to address the root causes of poverty and inequality. There has been a strong focus. Oh, I was right. It was Santa Bali. Focus on HIV/AIDS, especially through psychosocial support, outreach, work into communities, and our purpose-built center where children living with HIV. That's what I thought. This is what I thought. Can attend week-long camps and receive in-depth support as progress have been made to tackle the HIV/AIDS epidemic. We are increasingly address some of the wider challenge that children and young people have articulated. Although our working method have evolved over the years, our primary focus on children and young people has remained our consistent priority. So in other words, they started with an idea, and then as they started growing, more ideas is coming and they branch out, but their main focus still remained the same. Okay, Santa Bali continued to reach the children and young people in Lesotho and Botswana living with or affected by HIV. That's what I thought. Thank God I came here. I was starting to confuse myself, especially the most vulnerable who are often challenged by issue, deprivation, exploitation, abuse, or neglect. They may also be disadvantaged or marginalized due to mental health issues, sexual and gender-based violence, alcohol or substance abuse, sexual orientation, stigma, or other challenges that affect their health and well-being. Children and young people are at the center of Santa Bali's work. We listen to their needs and expectations and always protect their rights. Santa Bali powers young people, ensuring they are safe and confident, able to lead and advocate for themselves and their peers. The work is rooted in values of compassion, respect, sustainability, and accountability. That's what I thought. Santa Bali, okay, he did his own thing too. All right, these are the people who doesn't know, and then there's maybe they do know, and they're just spreading their misinformation. All right, let's see here. No, he can reference his own mother exactly as much as he wants to. Who are you to tell him he can? And he's been working on this for years. Founded Santa Bali over the decades ago. Yeah, these people, you're just black because you don't want to see their stupidity. All right, let me move on to the next one. All right, so yeah, those people, everything that Harry and Meghan do, they just want to discredit them, spreading misinformation. Next tweet. Okay, Prince Harry praises Princess Diana for challenging stigma around HIV. All right. Let's see here. When he received backlashes, it's clear he has to talk about his mother. What backlashes? What backlashes has he been received? It's those derangers who's putting their nonsense out there, okay, to try to win sympathy. What sympathy? Harry doesn't need sympathy. The only thing that I feel bad for him is when he goes to the UK, they remove his security away from him. All right, that's the only thing. But other than that, Harry is doing his own thing. Okay, he always, maybe they're talking about the other brother, Okay, he always sees the opportunity. He also obvious. What opportunity? This video came out of nowhere yesterday. I was searching for something and then I saw him talking about it. He wasn't, there was nothing. Well, I guess the tabloid who keep on putting those BS every day about him and his wife, they think Harry's looking for sympathy. What is wrong with these people? Okay, there's here. Ingrid, you aren't having that type of impact. Your desperate and lame attempt to smear his name may look effective in your bubble of hate, but it's not working. You can't stop God's plan. All right, let's see it. You have those people. Look at it, sexist people. Then again, based on what we know from Brazil, those people is a small group who create multiple accounts and then they tag each other. How can you be sure of that? Maybe when he was younger and not having all the love and respect he is getting, but I do not think you have enough ground to stand with that at all. Not a point we think. Okay, I guess talking about her. Okay, he's such a great son to his mother's memory and work and her work. All right, there's this. This one, I guess I black or I cannot see some of the thing. Okay, he can say what he likes about how people treated his mother, but he rolls out the Diana story whenever he needs attention. Nah. How many things have he been when he was doing better up? Did he mention Diana? No. Oh my goodness, these people are crazy. Okay, his whole future seemed to have been based on how much he can use his mother's. Oh my God, these people are really ridiculous. Good King Harry, Princess Diana, real legacy. Let's see here, one comment. Ridiculous. Harry has been working on HIV stigma and testing for years, founded Center Bali, and like any of us, he can speak about his own mother. You know, maybe that's what I need to do. Put that link. Let me put that link over there. That's all I need to do. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. If I come across that, I just need to put, when they're talking about him using his mother's name, I just have to put the Center Bali thing. All right, next tweet. Reading some of the homophobic insult being hurled at Prince Harry for continuing his mother's work of raising awareness about HIV shows that there has been progress in the science, but the bigotry and ignorance remains. Well done, Harry and Gareth Thomas 14 for all your effort. Yeah, look at just that two tweets that I came across. You know, every chance that they get, these are the machine that Harry was talking about. What is it? The media is a powerful force. Every chance that Harry come out and say something, all right, the machine goes out to discredit him. And this is why the Sussex squad came about, because the machine is right there to make sure the misinformation keep on spreading about him. And this is why the UK doesn't want to put some sort of a law to prevent these kind of things from being done. You know, those media from not, putting misinformation, because this is where they make their money. Oh my God, our future doesn't look too bright at all. It's almost like when you see, what is it? The other day I was thinking, when like at the beginning of this video, I was talking about the misinformation, people lifting the mask mandate. If people were just doing their part to prevent the spread of the COVID and all of that, things would have stopped. Some people don't even know when to not do certain things. Adults, okay? Adults don't know when to not do something. If you don't like something, don't go and click. The other day I was talking to my husband about, I think fast food used to have something called supersize or something like that, where you have the biggest milkshake or soda or big of something. I don't eat fast food that often, but my husband do know about that. And then you have some group who's upset about it because the supersized kind of thing increase obesity. Maybe yes, but if you're trying to control your mouth, maybe you should not buy that size. But at the same time, when I look at it, I could see there are some families who probably buy this type of food or menus for the supersize because maybe it's cheaper if they buy the supersize than buying individually for each children that they have. Instead, they could divide it into certain groups. I was thinking about that the other day with my husband, and my husband kind of pissed about that. Some people have to ruin it for everybody else, and when they don't know how to control themselves. All right, let's read some of the comment. I'll branch off a little bit. I'm telling you, some really ignorant people, they're making themselves sound so smart, but the things that they're doing is ruining it for everybody else. Okay, Harry is doing the right thing, whether his mother did it or not. I always suspect that those criticizing him are having doubt about their own sexuality. Otherwise, why would they care what Harry does? Yeah, okay, I haven't seen any homophobic ones, thankfully, but it is the misinformation. I mean, this is the machine that Harry was talking about. The media is a powerful force. They're just throwing nonsense out there. All right, people who don't know about the work that Harry has been doing, and they just want to throw misinformation. Get the stigma that ignorant and bigoted fools are saying anything negative and associating it with someone's sexuality. I mean, that was like back in the 80s when AIDS, HIV was first coming into play. They were saying it's a homophobic kind of disease, people who's sleeping around with the same sex. But we find out that's not the case. That's not the case. And I think this is the thing that sort of allowed the spread of AIDS to go a little bit, spread much faster, because many people didn't think, it could happen to heterosexual people too. Okay, I've seen a lot of, unfortunately. Okay, some people are truly disgusting. I can't wait for karma to come back on them. I love that he's beyond caring what people think of him. It makes me admire him more. Yeah, people with good sensibility, with good thinkers, people who could think of their own, they see through those other people's BS, and they understand what Harry and Meghan are trying to do. Meghan didn't even come out for, I don't know, when was the last time? I think the Ellen show thing, Meghan came out. Was it? That's, at least for now, this is what I could think of the last time Meghan came out. But yet, they're talking about her every day. And then they're creating their own misinformation. And then they come out and then respond to their misinformation. This is very scary. I haven't talked to my kids about these things. These are the things I want to talk to them about. To be very careful. Okay, after what's on the screen, that's it. Okay, let me finish with it. Spot on. There's still work to do surrounding bigotry and stigma that Harry stresses. There's great advances in treatment, even now exploring vaccine, but stigma is a scourge. Sometimes barrier to young folks, especially going in for care. I saw that as HIV case manager. Welcome to the UK, where instead of going forward, we go backward with our head shoved up our asses. Okay, HIV testing rig, good King Harry, bloody hell, what, seriously, what? Okay, I don't know what this person did with those questions. All right. Oh, she's responding to the original tweet, to that. Really? Are you, next tweet. Okay. This one, I thought that was funny. There's the squad being silly. Where is Meghan? There's this. Ask him. And ask him, does he know how hot he looks right there? Okay, there's this. Okay, she's heading from TV Khaleesi. TV Khaleesi. There's that. Somewhere where the vile UK gutter press can bother her. I love that for them. Our lady is doing thing on her term, and I love that for her. Okay, working on her production. Meghan is chilling in Montecito with her babies, and Harry while working there in her project. Our girl likes to lay low until she has something to share. She's working hard on something, and it's going to be really good. Yep. She doesn't need the spotlight all the time. And when she comes out, like this person said, that's why she has something meaningful to say. Okay, Meghan said, quote, I'm going to keep shh. Okay, end quote. This is what Harry probably got her doing. There's the loving heart. Enjoying life and distressing her. All right, there's this here. That's this. They are going crazy without her. So the squad must come across some screenshot of those deranged talking about Meghan. Okay, right now that we don't like the Ginger Avenger, we just need him to let our good sis out the house. We need to see our sis. LOL. We're a little tired of seeing him. Okay, we're tired of seeing your man, Meghan. Just kidding. All right. No, it's true. All right, let me move on. The squad are going crazy with their nonsense. Being silly. Next tweet. I don't want to be an hour. I'm already 34 minutes. Okay, royal expert don't want royal family members to write their own biographies because they want to make money writing their stories for them. The people accusing Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of being money hungry and attention seeking are in fact describing themselves. Yeah, that's exactly true. Okay, that's been the UK's anger all along. The clown overplayed their hand and lost their golden ticket. Harry and Meghan can write their own stories. Lucifer Levine story and Kim coming in 2022. Good luck. So Levine is writing something about who? That's interesting. This is true. They want to be the ones making money off of someone's life, and they don't want the subjects getting any themselves. They all are baggage for God. They all are baggage for God. They mad because once Harry dropped his memoir, any books they write will hold no value. That's fine. Also, royal experts want the story to be their story, not the truth. Waiting for Harry's memoir, Meghan find time to write her memoirs. The Globe is patiently waiting for the truth. There's the love. Okay, LOL, the heir to the throne sold honor for cash, and they have the audacity to never call that out yet. I mean, they know, they just turn a blind eye. Okay, yet go around accusing tax-paying, gainfully employed people of being money hungry. Okay, yes, when you're pointing your finger at someone, remember that there are fingers pointing back at you. Okay, I didn't see it. Let's see what she's responding. Okay, and the biggest welfare warrior of them all, Petty Betty, is hawking overpriced ketchup, Jen and Doug the biscuit. That's a lie. Seriously though, how do these on my knees breed who criticize Harry and Meghan for earning a living have the nerve to do so when they pay for a barefaced bunch of generational grifters? All right, yes, when you're pointing your fingers at someone, remember there are fingers pointing back at you. Usually, criticism reveals more of the so-called critics than they wished for. People often project their frustration and bias when opinionated about something. All right, they want to continue getting those manky herrings thrown at them. All right, I think they call that projection. Indeed. All right, let's move to the next tweet. There's this here. Prince Harry is his mother's son. Yep. Yep. All the things. And the other brother, when he had the chance, calling the mother paranoid. Oh my God. Anyway. Okay, he adores his mother. He misses her terribly, but he's got Meghan, Archie, and of course his adorable daughter, little bit Diana. Diana is keeping an eye on them from heaven. I think so too. A lot of time when I talk about the spiritual world, I tend to carry on, but I really think so. Okay, we are all keeping a loving eye on them with love. Yep, nice. You forgot stage photo and the $14 million mansion garden. What is that? And unmasked Harry hugging children and pool school. What? Are they talking about the other ones? Because when they went to the school in New York, they were wearing their masks. So I don't know what these people are talking about with whole classes quarantining. They're talking about Gladys because Gladys went. What is it? You see the child put his head on the table. Gladys no mask, and then what is it? Her husband have COVID. I'm telling you, that was the first thing that I point out on when I come across that picture. And I think the first time that I come across it, I didn't say it, but the following day I come across it again, and I said, "Oh my God, she's not wearing a mask." And if I was those parents, and if the kids, have COVID or something, I'll sue the. It will be unbelievable in the UK for the parents to sue the Gladys on that because the husband is walking around with COVID, and then you go to the school trying to get publicity, and then you're not even protecting yourself. Okay. Let's see here. And he's unmasked for the New York. Oh, please. Nah, this is just BS. Okay, how lovely. All right, these are the misinformation people coming around. All right, black. You don't need to see this nonsense. Next tweet. All right, these people are catching COVID left and right, not wearing masks anywhere, coughing and sneezing into their hands, and yet they are still trying to guilt trip Harry and Meghan into bringing their babies to visit them. The audacity. All right, let's see here. We already know they don't give a flying flip about Prince Harry and Meghan or their babies. Besides, if Archie and Lily haven't been seen in the UK, in the US, then what makes them think they'll make an appearance in Britain, especially after hours they treat their parents. The royal toxic royal hoping to use COVID as a weapon against the Sussexes experience their children since they are not vaccinated, which means once contracted, anything could happen. Yeah, I think so too. And I hope Harry and Meghan are very smart people. They're not going to expose their kids to these people. Why would they even go to the UK? Look at Harry, who went over there by himself. Look at the obstacle he went through. All right, they took security away from him and all of that. There's no need. All right, FaceTime is good enough. Whoever need Meghan and Harry want people to see their kids. All right, but they said their DNA is superior and they want Meghan DNA anywhere. Time will tell. All right, let's see here. Only wait for them to see Lily and Archie. Okay, with no security service. So there it is. All right, that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. These people are crazy. Okay, breaking. Oh, I did bookmark some of them. Prince Charles tested positive for COVID-19 this morning and is self-isolating. A Clarence House spokesperson confirms the Prince of Wales, who had COVID in March 2020, is, quote, deeply disappointed, end quote. As a freaking going man, especially if you are someone who just had it, you should be extra careful everywhere you go. Sheesh. Not to be able to attend engagement today in Winchester. Oh, please. Whatever. All right, update. A royal source confirmed that the Queen and Prince Charles recently met, but Her Majesty the Queen is not displaying any symptom. Okay, the situation with Buckingham Palace said they will not be giving a running commentary on will continue to be monitored. All right, just waiting for the Daily Mail to find a way to blame Meghan Markle or the ghost of Diana for this. He and Camilla, they were walking around last night unmasked, standing so close to everyone, and yeah, they're also going for sympathy now. Maybe after all the backlash they get with what the Queen had said about the Queen consort, this kind of thing. So they're looking for. He probably doesn't even have it. That sympathy thing, because these people know how to play the game. All right, let's see here. This was Prince Charles last night. Really? Oh my God. You know what? At this point, anybody who's catching the COVID like that, and at this point, you should know to wear your mask, no matter what the freaking government say. Wear your mask everywhere you go because the freaking pandemic is still there. All right, no mask, indoor space. So does the Home Secretary and the Chancellor Rishi Sunak now also have COVID. Really? Irresponsible and shameless. Really? This person, was it Chancellor Rishi Sunak, also have COVID? Unbelievable. Let's see here. Let me read what's there and then I'll go back in here. He did an event with Kate. She then turned up at a school with babies. That's the thing too. I hope she didn't infect them. Oh my God. I'm telling you, if I was those parents, I think I raised it in that video. I raised that question in that video where I saw them with those kids without any mask. They're going around meeting so many people and then they come there with those kids. I don't know how it is in the UK. What age group can get vaccinated, because both of my kids are now fully vaccinated. Both of them are fully vaccinated. And I got, 3 shots already. The prudent thing to do would be to have those recently in Charles present quarantine or mask up in public. I hope the children recently visited by Kate and Camilla are safe. Yeah, I said that when I saw the video. Not the video, when I saw the picture. The royal have never been great at wearing masks, haven't they all been around other unmasked this week? Okay, is Prince William and Saudi Arabia? What's the royal connection between the two royal family? Is there financial business? I'm confused. Okay. Oh, the egg in Dubai. The firm shoe runs for the bag, don't they? For non-working people, they definitely know when and where the bag resides, how to hide it. All right, let me go into this. Let's see here. 16 comment under this. There's the picture. All of them, no mask. Look at this too. So, you know what? Like I said, at this point, it's their thing. Okay, is this a squad posting rubbish? No mask? Gosh, they look like they dress in the dark. It was a British Asian event. The attire is appropriate and not the issue. Okay, they better start isolating now. Okay, mask indoor and close contact isolation aren't mandatory anymore in England. Even, I mean, the reality, even, look what I said at the beginning of this video. Even if the school said no mask, I want my kids to have masks because the damn pandemic is still out there. We know how this thing is spread. All right? Those people, at this point now, those politicians who's giving those regulation, it's about money now for them. All right? Maybe people is not getting sick enough for them, for those, however they're getting money from those vaccine people. All right? So they want to get people more sick for money. For this, I can't wrap my head around it. The thing is still out there. That's the thing here, because so many people are not taking precaution. Next tweet: Prince Charles has tested positive for COVID-19. All right, that's the same thing from what I read on Omid tweet. I'm not gonna read it again. Okay, Prince Charles tested positive for COVID a second time. All right, so other news sources talking about. Let's retrace Prince Charles' step. Quote, Prince Charles, 73. Oh, he's 73. Why did I think it's 75? I don't know. 73 tested positive for COVID again and is forced into self-isolation just a day after he rubbed shoulders with Priti Patel and Rishi Sunak at British Museum, end quote. At this point, those people he's meeting with, I could care less. But it's unfortunately the connection of human being. You never know when you're gonna cross paths with other people who cross paths with them. Okay, this is why you can't wish bad stuff on other people. From the archive, why don't the British royal family consistently wear masks during the pandemic? Ask me. All right, from yesterday unmasked, Prince Charles carried out first investitures after Queen Elizabeth King remark. Oh my goodness. He's carrying it, but look at this. I mean, at this point, I don't freaking understand what's going with those adults' head. You yourself should put a mask on. Now he probably gonna have to isolate himself. Maybe he was isolated throughout the pandemic. Just this moment here, probably bring it home. Oh my goodness. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I can't feel sorry for some people. But because we are so freaking connected, you worry about yourself because the thing, it keeps on spreading. Look at them here again. Okay, what has Camilla been up to? Quote, Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, make royal visit to Bath. End quote. Okay, quad have turned out to see the future queen consort. My goodness, the mentality of people. Okay, from the archives, quote, Prince Charles will only wear masks when government advice dictates that he should do so. My God. Well, like I said, at this point, it's their own thing. All right, and is not expected to cover his face in his upcoming Exeter Cathedral visit. My God. And this is the thing that I'm telling my kids. No matter what those official people are saying, you yourself cover your face. I'm telling you, that little scare we had in our house not too long ago, I think it was a good thing because I knew I was keeping my kids safe. And look what we get heading into. They still they're lifting the ban of wearing masks, hoping for everyone to recover. Britain, Prince Charles, Spain, and King Philip VI, and Denmark, Queen Margaret have all tested positive. Really? All these. I know there must be something out there to eliminate these people. There has to be. Okay, thank you for everyone that pointed out a few days ago. Prince Charles, Camilla, and Kate Middleton all had engagement together. Charles has now tested positive for COVID. Then Kate Middleton met unmasked with young children. I said it. I saw the picture. Kate Middleton is in full mom's mode during his visit to parent and toddler group, from kneeling down to making animated faces. Kate was clearly taken with the young children. It's preventable. What is it? I think in that video when they were hugging the kids, all of this. Oh my God, thinking about it, all those kids who went around and hugged her. Oh my God. Oh my God. May God bless those kids. May God bless those kids. Okay, has he thought of wearing a mask? Still, at least numbers begin to drop and hospital clear up a bit. This is the thing here. This is the sensible, the good-minded people should think. This is the thing here. This needs to be retweeted. Okay, that's the thinking everybody should have. When the number is going down, and even I think for me is when it's completely zero. I don't think I'll stop wearing my mask. Okay, nope. Charles dropped masking up as soon as possible. He and Camilla must self-isolate, possible K2. William too? Oh no, just wasting those COVID tests instead. Okay, I'm telling you, look at this. When I first took my kids to get tested, I didn't get tested. Why? Because I knew I was keeping myself safe. And I said, if one of my kids or anybody else in the house positive tested, I was thinking maybe my husband will be positive because he was sick throughout the holiday. But he came negative. The one person who was completely isolated more than anybody because he's in his room most of the time is my oldest. He came positive. So because of that, everybody else went to get tested, including me. Everybody come negative after that. And I believe it was a false positive that we got from my oldest. Next tweet. Okay, there was more comment on the other one, but I stopped. Okay, and Betty keeps hanging on. LOL. I'm telling you. V be putting some shade on Twitter. Okay, and Betty keeps hanging on. LOL. When Charles tested positive for COVID. Okay, that's me responding to her thing. Baldy better hopes that the case or whatever they prepare him for his entire life, he'll never get it. Waller will make sure of that. She's on a mission that's not too impossible for her to achieve. She has sausage finger at her fingertip. She rules him. Prince Diana working her magic. I was talking in quote. I didn't say all completely. Okay, she's going to outlive the lot of them out of pure spite. George is going to succeed her. Can you imagine that? But look at this. What is it? Oh shit, I just saw that. The teeth came out. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. But the thing is that Kate went out there. Who knows? Maybe they bring it to the kids too. Oh my God. There must be something here to eliminate all these people. The thing is not working fast enough for them. For some reason. I don't know why I think this. The first time he tested positive for COVID, it was for sympathy. What it is this time. Okay. To get Harry to rush over and provide the palace lackeys opportunities to sell fake stories to the tabloid. Right now, she has approved the mistress of Cornwall next title. He wanted to accelerate her end. Nice try, Charles. Okay, as my people, okay, oh, this is the way they spell it. As my people will say, my goodness. Yeah, either he cough on Betty and the whole thing crumbles slowly, or he dies first and the whole thing comes crashing down on the land bridges. Either way, it's going to be hilarious when Kama comes for that circus. Right, let me move on. Okay, I'm almost an hour here. There's more comment. Oh my goodness, those people are crazy. Do you know how mad Camilla will be? Cry. She already has her coronation sash pressed and starch ready to go. If you get it, you get it. It's because Charles has COVID. If God forbid he passes, all the thing that they set up for her will be crashed down because Charles will not be king. So which means, she will not be queen consort. So she'll be very upset about that. All right, Camilla is going to wear that crown and become Queen Camilla, even if she has to reanimate Charles' right-wing corpse, Dr. Frankenstein style. That's the oh my God. I'm telling you, she's been on a mission. She's been on a mission. And I think now I think this is the case here. All right. There's a possibility, since she was pregnant with the first one and she want to make sure she get that title. My goodness, Charles better not kick the bucket. Camilla is all plan measure up and ready to go. Okay, if I speak, she doesn't want to say anything. There's the laugh. Yep, people are just laughing. Next tweet. to get, remember how I said in some of my videos, sometimes you work so hard for something, and as soon as you're about to touch it and it grab off, somebody ripped it off your fingertip. Okay, imagine being such a miserable old bee that you spread HIV misinformation. My goodness. Okay, just to say that since 2015, anyone over the age of 16 who has a blood test is automatically tested for HIV. What the hell? I read that. I know I read it before, but to process that again is like unbelievable. This is what I say. What the F is she saying? So I'm assuming she's talking about herself. This is the reason the UK government doesn't want to regulate this shit. She's a baggage for God. All right. If you go on my other channel, I have some information regarding social media, misinformation, and regulation, and all of that is on my other channel. All right. This is such a simple thing to check fact on that she had to be deliberately misleading people. Why will anyone do that? I just don't get it. It's sick and disturbed. That's why I said a baggage for God. Okay, reported, not that it makes any difference. She is the person Camilla Parker Bowles chose as biographer. Her mother was absolutely right when she called her a monster and a witch. Okay, did you? I don't know. Okay, honestly, that woman is so sad, vile, and disgusting. She must take meds to sleep at night. Okay, I'm pretty sure she does. All right. That's just a conversation going on here. I was asked at my last physical if I would give permission for an HIV test. I agree and signed giving consent. I'm in the United States. Yeah, my goodness. She needs to be confined. Seriously, I reported the tweet. Okay, has anyone called her out? They really must do so. I reported it. It appears she has now resorted to copying and pasting troll tweet word for word. Her tweet is copied and the National AIDS Trust already replied to the tweet she copied, yet she still copied the tweet. Very telling what hate will make people do. Okay, she should be reported. No wonder her mother disliked and could not stand her. I stand with her mother. All right, this is my last tweet. It's unbelievable. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. All right, so this one I saw. Zendaya Madame Tussauds wax figure. My goodness. It almost looked like her, but if they had made her face a bit more slimmer. Okay, Zendaya Madame Tussauds, there's this. Friends are undecided as to whether it actually looked like Zendaya or not. It sort of give you a reference of her, but when you look at her a little bit more closer, it's changed a little bit. All right, let's see here. That wax figure looks almost exactly like Zendaya. I don't know what you are talking about. It does. At first glance, it does. But when you look at it closer, when you stare at it a little bit more, it changed a little bit. I don't know. Maybe here, from here, it should be slightly thinner. Let's see here. The actor's figure is inspired by her striking style and capture her wearing a vivid pink suit that she first wore at the Humane Society of the United States to the Rescue Gala back in 2016 with her hair tied back. Let's see this picture. Slightly. It looked over slightly, but what is it? That was a video I saw a while back. Long old video. And I even forgot who they were measuring. When the Madame Tussauds was doing a wax figure of somebody, they went to the person directly. They're taking measurement to the T. To the T. I don't know how they did this one. Yeah, it sort of looked like her, but let's look at her a little bit more here. All right. And it shows a different, like the attitude kind of face here. All right, like an attitude kind of face here. But when you look at this, it's more relaxed. It's a bit more relaxed. It's more relaxed here, but here it gives you attitude kind of thing. It's like, what you talking about? This kind of thing, shaking your face, your head and stuff like that. All right, let's see here. Okay, out of all Zendaya's look, they picked this one. That's what I'm saying too. Okay, Madame Tussauds London unveils Zendaya wax figure. Yeah, this thing here, I don't know. It gives a more of an attitude kind of thing. Why does Zendaya wax figure look like a flight attendant? Zendaya to her wax figure after she look it up and down as she circled it, and they stared directly in each other's eyes for a while. Okay, I don't want to play this here. Okay, Zendaya's beautiful look contribute to this game-changing red carpet moment. All right, there's this. Okay, I'm convinced that Madame Tussauds got a vendetta against Zendaya because what are these? Okay, what are these? Let's see here. This side here. Maybe that's the one that this side look okay. Maybe it's that one. That's a little bit more upbeat kind of thing. Give that attitude. I think it's this side is not symmetrical to that side. This side a little bit more defined of an attitude. This side is a bit more relaxed. I don't know. Maybe that's where the problem is. All right. Yeah, they have all of these they could have picked from. Oh, so these are all okay. I don't know which is this one. Look a little bit okay. Is that the one? Is that the real one now, or this is the wax figure here? Yeah, there's the thing here on that side. Maybe this is where they get that. But anyway, let me stop. Let's do a prayer. Prayer for what? Prayer for let the blind see. I guess that's my go-to prayer. And then I know I probably done so much. All right, most of them. So I'll pick. Let's go to. All right, you visit this page 2 times last visit. Let's see if there's one I haven't visited. 40 prayers for healing of eyes, blind prayers. Saint Anthony, restore of sight of the blind. Let's do this one. All right, I'll leave the link in the description for you guys. Okay, Saint Anthony, restore. Okay, Saint Anthony, restorer of sight to the blind. Dear Saint Anthony, you recall the gospel episode about the blind man who partly healed could see men, quote, looking like walking trees. After a second laying on of Jesus' hand, he could see perfectly. Saint Anthony, restorer of sight to the blind, please sharpen my spiritual vision. May I see people not as tree or numbers, but as sons and daughters of the Most High. Help me in my pressing needs. Name your special intention. I don't know. So much is going on in this world. For all of us to see, be able to see BS when BS presented itself, so we could make educational decision, proper decision. All right, so let's do another one. Let me copy this. Oops. Let me copy this so I don't lose it. I want to do another one. Let's go to another website. All right, 12 Bible verses about healing of the blind. Let's do this. Also, that one I'll leave in the description for you guys. All right, so all of the sites that I go, I like to leave the thing. So, because there's more. Because when I'm recording, I want to be quick. And you guys could take your time and go. Let's see here. Most relevant verses. Psalm 146:8. Okay, the Lord opens the eyes of the blind. The Lord raises up those who are bowed down. The Lord loves the righteous. Okay, let's see here. Since they are short, maybe I'll read all of this. Then the eyes of the blind will be open, and the ears of the deaf will be unstopped. Okay, Isaiah 35:5. Okay, there's this one here. Isaiah 29:18. On that day, the deaf will hear words of a book, and out of their gloom and darkness, the eye of the blind will see. All right, Isaiah 42:18. Hear, you deaf, and look, you blind, that you may see. Okay, this is the last one. Isaiah 42:7. To open blind eyes, to bring out prisoners from the dungeon, and those who dwell in darkness from the prison. All right, so if there's more, okay, there's more, you guys could go and see it, but at least these I read it. All right, so may God continue to open our children's eyes to see the truth whenever nonsense is being thrown at them. Because our generation and our kids' generation is very scary. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.
And if you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and thank you for your support.